Welcome back to more Pokemon Firered. On the last episode, we are at the Rocket Hideout, and we got ourselves the key to the basement. To the elevator. In this episode, we shall be finishing up the Team Rocket Hideout. Off screen, I trained a bit. So Blaze level 25 and Eevee about almost to level 26 actually. So, alright, let's continue on. There's a lot of stuff you can get in here. I'm probably gonna try to grab all of these stuff because some of these stuff are pretty good stuff. Like X speed, I used to use it a lot, but since this is a walkthrough, and I'm not gonna use it because that requires a lot of tactics and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna go with the normal tactics. So TM12 Taunt, not the best team in the world, but since it's for free, you can't really expect anything else. Okay, there's nothing over there. Alright. Should be alright. And alright. Through here. And go over here first so you can grab this item, which is a super potion. Alright, it's pretty good, worth your time. And get out of here and again start over. Go down again, down. This puzzle is not really as hard as it seems. I had to say, didn't I? It's not as hard as it seems, though. Like when I first time played it, I didn't really get stuck in here. Not really. Alright, so back here, here, and here. Alright, so we're done. Oops, alright. So, after that, you can go to the elevator and go to 4th floor now. Alright. So, we're here at Rocket Hideout. I'm gonna grab this item real quick, which is a calcium. Raises your attack, I believe. Alright, you got these 2 guards that you need to fight before fighting the main boss, actually. And I got some audio problems. Alright, so send out Ekans. Alright, and Blaze. Here we go. Alright, Blaze should be level 26 after this. And we both have Intimidate. Probably the Ember. And I don't think you guys know. I don't think you guys know. Well, I think I forgot to tell you guys that Blaze now knows, like... Oh, wait, why am I using Leer? Blaze now knows, what do you call that? Takedown. So I guess that works. So since I hit it with Leer accidentally, I think takedown will do more than Ember. So I'm gonna go with takedown right here. Should do pretty good amount. Oh, that just knocked it out. Alright, so level 26, which is always good. Sandshrew, I'm gonna go with Green Tiger here. Green Tiger, almost close to level 32. It's been a long while since I had to use you. Last time I used you was against Green Gyarados. Alright, that's super effective, and we put the end to that, and it's level 32. Alright, now that is done, Arbok. For Arbok, I'm gonna... Alright, I don't know. Let's throw an Eevee out there and see how it does. It's probably a bad move since it does Intimidate. I probably should have sent out Growlithe, but I don't know. Let's see. Quick attack. Let's see how much that does. Not much, actually. And quick attack again. Still not much. Well, it's kind of like holding on its own, though. Quick attack. Here, come on, we can do this. Come on, Eevee. Hang in there. Just hang in there. Come on. Come on, one last. And... Oh, I hate you. Anyway, I think we're gonna win this. Alright, so we're done with that. Get lost, we don't need you here. Eevee level 26. Finally, one level up. Alright, so after that is done, I think... Oh wait, Green Tiger is evolving. Yeah, level 32. So Green Tiger is evolving into Venusaur. Probably I'm pretty over leveled now, since Green Tiger right now is a beast because it's a Venusaur in its final form. So I guess I'm kind of over leveled. Alright, congratulations, your Green Tiger turned into Venusaur. Evolved to Venusaur. Alright, so I'm gonna go to switch to Toxicant actually. I'm not gonna heal them up because I don't think Eevee and Growlithe will be of any use now, so... Well, that guy recognizes us as the guy who ruined their plans in Mount Moon, apparently, so... Kudos to you for memories. Toxicant, I'm going with double kick right here. Oh wow. That did a lot less than I expected. And even with a critical hit, it didn't do much. And sand attack. Well, horn attack. That should do the trick. And still didn't do it. I'm amazed. Wow. I didn't know Toxicant's attacks won't do much on Sandshrew. Well, maybe because Sandshrew is like offensively weak. I mean, defensively stronger, not offensively weak. I don't know why I said that. I'm going to Green Tiger here because I don't like Toxicant's chances. I'm going to go with Razor Leaf. And that should do it. Yeah. So, still Green Tiger's HP is not over 100. Alright, I'm gonna go with Toxicant now. Alright, here we go. This time it should do a lot more damage, I hope so. Oh wait, Ekans, Intimidate, how could I forget? Alright. You know, Ekans is a Pokemon that no one else uses, like not much people use it, but I love to use Ekans. But this time, since I used Toxicant, I didn't want to use it. I said like, I believe that I said it's not a Pokemon that you would like to use. It's not the greatest Pokemon, but I don't know, maybe it's because I love Arbok's looks. Like, I love how Arbok looks, that's why, I choose Arbok as a poison type. It's not the best Pokemon in the world though. I don't recommend you guys use it, but I like using it though. So Toxicant in the front. So I must say I'm impressed you got here. Team Rockcraft Pokemon. Oh wow. Why would you say that? Because I can just go to the, you know, police and say that. But apparently he doesn't care. Maybe because he's rich and he has good control over the police. I don't know. Okay, he starts with Honest level 25. You can compare him to a gym leader, but not that much of a damage actually. Now Rage. Now Rage is a move that's attack increases every time he hits it. So this time if he hits it, it's gonna do more damage. But he used Bind, so that's all it's good. Yeah, and Toxicant is poison. I mean, Onyx is poison, even though I am stuck in his bind. Alright, one last double kick, and that ought to do it. Alright, so... next up is Rhyhorn. Now, Rhyhorn you can get later on in the game. Once you can get it, I'll tell you more about it. Since you can't get it right now, there's no use of telling you guys. So, alright. I can't believe how much Toxicant is doing to others, because I expected a lot more from him. But I don't really use Toxicants, I mean Nidorinos a lot, so most of the times, like I told you, I use Ekans and Arbok as my poison types, even though they are like suck. They suck. I know that. They suck. And what's up with Toxicant's poison point working so efficiently? And it is hurt. Double kick. Alright, so we're done with that. So, alright. Well, almost close to. So now comes Kangaskhan, his strongest Pokemon. I highly recommend you switch to your strongest Pokemon as well. Because even though it's just a level 25 or 27 or 29, it can do a lot of damage. So I'm going to go with Sleep Powder here. It'll do is it'll like Tail Whip you and it'll hit you with a Mega Punch. So it'll do you a lot. Even if it does not use Tail Whip, its Mega Punch will do you a lot, let me tell you that. So I'm going to go with Razor Leaf here. Alright. Oh! Phew! That was close. I'm going to go with Razor Leaf again. I'm just hoping for some criticals for no reason. Alright, Mega Punch, Razor Leaf, come on. Alright, there you go. That's what I was talking about. Tail Whip and Mega Punch. You really need to avoid Mega Punch, even though it does not really depend on your hands. But, alright, so thank God it used Bite. We're done with that, and alright. Load of experience. That can't be. Well, it just happened. I see that you raise Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand that I hope to achieve. I hope we meet again. Well, I don't hope so. Maybe you get lost on your way downstairs and fall and break your neck. Anyway, after those rude words, you ought to go to second floor. No, actually first floor. Alright, there's still one more trainer we need to battle here in first floor, and that's this one. He has a Grimer, I believe. Grimer and Coughing. I'm pretty sure about Grimer, but I don't know about the Coughing. See, I told you. Alright, level 22, Horn Attack. Minimize. I'm just waiting for it to be level 30 so I can evolve it. Alright, level 30. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So Toxicant, level 30. Always good to hear that. Now next up is Coughing. I'm gonna go with Speedy here, because Speedy also needs some experience. I haven't used it for a long time here. And it's almost level 27, so I guess it's worth it. I'm going with Aerial Ace right here. And ooh, that little Speedy is offensively pretty strong. And Aerial Ace again. And that ought to do it. So level 27, alright. So either way, after that is done, actually, before the next episode, what I want to do is evolve Toxicant. Alright, so what Toxicant is evolving, so I highly recommend you only evolve once at level 30 or higher. I don't recommend in the 20s. 30 or higher. Let me repeat again, 30 or higher, alright? So, yeah, now we got two beasts in our team. Toxicant evolving to Nidoking. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Let's look at some good TMs for him. Probably does not know any. Alright, I'm gonna teach it Brick Break. I know it's a poison type, but still, I'm gonna teach it Brick Break. I'm gonna get rid of its double kick here and teach it Brick Break. It's because Nidoking over here has a very strong offense. That's why I'm gonna teach it Brick Break. So, and next up is Aerial Ace. Alright, Blaze can learn it. Probably I'm gonna teach it later on once it evolves to the Arcanine, which is gonna be much later. It needs a Firestorm to evolve, actually. Anyway, we're out of here, and we defeated the gym leader. So now we can go to Lavender Town, actually, so let's head right there. Alright, so we're almost out of time here, and we kinda didn't get to any new places. So until next time, take it easy, you guys. And next time we'll probably start the Pokemon Tower, alright? So, yeah, be sure to subscribe, man. Bye.